Hi, my name is Daniela Uchindo Oji, and I am founder CEO of Tintype. We just launched today, November 30th, or soft launch today, November 30th. And I wanted to give everyone an intro of what Tintype is, what we're expected to do, and show you how the interface works, just so it's not confusing for people. So Tintype, at Tintype, we're creating this methodology that all of your projects could be managed in one place. And what we're saying is that you can have a specific box where all of your projects will be managed. And the components of a project would be like the teams that are working on different things, the chat and communication bit, and also the files. So we're saying all of those components should pretty much work in its or have its own space of work. And this is built for teams that work with multiple projects at a time. Three of the main features of Tintype would be the project thread, which is what I just explained, where everything is in one project thread, everything is in one box, and it's easier for you to manage updates and feedback in one place without having to use third-party tools. And the second part is the auto-syncing component, which is going to be available about 2 weeks from today. And the idea for this is we're trying to reduce the amount of time you upload and upload if it's useful for people. So what we're saying is when you upload a file, a software file that has a native app, as opposed to having to download it on your computer to open the file, you're able to just click on it from Tintype. And when you do that, it opens the native file, retaining whatever data was inside, and you're able to work as usual, save, and then it auto syncs back to the cloud. And the meet people part is if you wanted to team up with people or add people to your project. I will show you how this will work in a second once I show you what the interface is. So those are the three main components of Tintype. So I'm just going to log in to show you. So you're able to either log in with your OTP or Google. So I'm going to use Google. Using Google there. Yep. So here, this is pretty much the interface. You have two tabs, which is projects and community. I'll go through them one after the other. Projects. For projects, you have your projects and all projects. So your projects are projects that you have created or projects that you are a part of. If you requested a project and somebody accepted you, that project will be under your project tab. And then all projects are pretty much all the projects that are on Tintype. So all of these projects are projects that are currently on Tintype. If you wanted to join a specific project, say for instance these people, they're looking for a designer and developer for websites. If you are someone who is a designer or a developer, you're able to request to join, and the admin will get your request. They can look at your profile and accept or decline. And that's what this is. So you're able to request to join a project. All of the projects that show on the All Projects tab are all public projects. And I'll show you how to make your project public or private. If your project is private, it only shows up on your project tab. It doesn't show up here. So if you go to start a project, and I'll just say Tintype demo. Already did one demo, so you can put whatever your description is. Let's say this is a second Tintype demo. Okay, and I'm just gonna make this leave this one as public for now. So if I click on this, it'll be private. If this public, so say done, and I have it here. So in my opinion, this is the most or the powerful part of Tintype. So here, you're able to edit the title, a description if you wanted to. You're able to add your team. So you could do that by clicking here and adding the person's email, send them an invite, or you could just copy and paste this. Only admin is able to add people, delete people, or edit people's roles. You're either an admin or a member. So whoever created the project is by default an admin. Anybody else that they add is going to be a member. So you could go to edit and change that person's role. You're able to also make a project private later, also completed projects. When you click on this, it would save on your profile. at a later date, we'll have this, and for organizations, we'll have a specific tab for completed projects. So you can complete a project, can delete a project here. Here is where all the chats would be. So just say hi. All the chat related to that project. As we add features over the next 30 days, we're going to add different like sub chat features where if people wanted to have like a private chats about something, they're able to do that in here. But this is where all of the chat related to the project is going to be, and all of the files will be here. So if you wanted to add a file, you could just go here. I'll just add something random like PNG, and it just tells you this person uploaded a file. You're able to go here, and it categorizes all of the files based on their file extension and tells you who uploaded it. So for right now, you're able to download and delete download a file to be able to open it on your computer. But one thing that we want to do with the syncing app once that is ready is you could just click on this from here, and it will open whatever native app would normally open a PNG file on your computer. So that way you don't necessarily have to download it to be able to open it. So we have this, which is the subsets and folders. These two, how these will work is each project sometimes has subsets. So you have R1, R2, or whatever you call it in your organization. If all of the files related for R1 could be put in a specific folder, that's what a subset is. And you could, the subsets would be R1, R2, and all of that. And then in a subset, you could add a folder in a subset. You can't add two subsets in a subset. Only folders can be added in subsets. And subsets are R1, R2. All of these files belong to R1. All of these files belong to R2. That's kind of how it would be used. So that is pretty much it about the project thread. Community tab is where you see all of the people that have signed up for the project. So the reason why it's important for you to fill out your name is because it ends up showing up like this. So I'll show you somebody's profile. This is my profile. It has like about me, my bio, my capabilities, and the projects that I've, or my completed projects, and my social media handles. So if I go here, I'm able to add to my profile, and everybody should do this after signing up. Put in your email, change your image, copy and paste on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter here. You're able to pick an industry, whatever industry that you're in. You pick your country and time zone, and here you could add your skills by clicking on here and just typing it in. You could cover this, and this is your bio. So you're able to log out here, and you could save changes and go back. I'll just go back here. So once we release the pricing for Tintype, you could manage your billing and payment details here, and all of your notifications can be managed here. Let's go back here. I just go here. All of your notifications will be here. If somebody sent a message in a project thread, uploaded a file, anything of that sort, it would be here. You get that notification here. And I think that is pretty much all. That's all. And if you had any issues while you're testing it out or while you're using Tintype, you're able to put in your name, email, leave us a message, and we will respond to you via email. You're able to, this chatbot pretty much only works when you're signed in, just so it's easier for us to know who is using it. So we're able to respond to it if somebody forgot to put in their email or things of that sort. But that is how Tintype is going to work, and that's pretty much it. We can't wait for you guys to start using it. Let us know what you need for us to enhance it to make it easier and better and better and better for you as we go. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and we can't wait to have you on board.